Today we talk about concrete learning versus pen and paper tasks. I've asked numerous preschool teachers why they use so many worksheets in their classrooms, and every time it's the same answer. It's the expectations of the parents and the principals of the school. With us here today is Dr. Melody de Jager to tell us more about why you should start with concrete learning.
We really live in a concrete world where you can touch things, where you can smell real things, where you can hear a real bird. So that's concrete, and we don't think about it, but when a baby is born, a baby doesn't know this world. So a baby and later a child needs to really get a grip or get a grasp on the real world of real things before they can jump to the world of symbols and abstract things. The moment a child touches a block or a finger puppet or a crayon, they're busy with something real, and it speaks to your senses. And when it speaks to your senses, it speaks to you on an emotional level but also on the intellectual level. The moment we work on paper, it's flat. It doesn't have sides. You can't turn it around. It's not real. It may be beautiful, but it's not real. Whether it's on a sheet of paper or whether it's on a screen. And it's wonderful to make that leap from the world of real concrete things to the world of flat things in books and screens and things like that. But the real jump in terms of that is appropriate at the age of 6 going on 7. In other words, it's in the grade R class, where a child needs to leave behind the more concrete learning in favor of a more symbolic or flat worksheety kind of learning. You see, the thing of a worksheet, it replaces a real experience. And as I said, a real experience talks to the child in totality, physically, emotionally, and cognitively. When you look at a worksheet, it doesn't speak to you on a physical level and an emotional level. It does speak to you on a cognitive level. So there's a place and a time for worksheets. And unfortunately, people often think that worksheets are real learning. They don't think that when you build with blocks, when you play with clay, when you cut clay, you are actually preparing that hand for writing. You know, when a child draws a picture, they're actually writing an essay. When a child is coloring in a picture, they are coloring in somebody else's thinking. But when they draw a picture that pops up from my own head and I put it down on paper, it doesn't matter what it looks like. I can read it back to you because I've just written and I've just read in a very positive and age-appropriate way. So I would highly recommend that we really think about the number of worksheets we introduce. They shouldn't be coloring in pictures and worksheets before grade R, ideally, because we limit a child's ability to discover themselves, the world around them, and what they are capable of.